By the way, Melissa, I love your boots.
Thank you.
Can you just look how
aren't they
fabulous?
awesome?
They're gorgeous.
Thank you. I actually bought them online. I think I got them like on Moda Operandi.
Really?
Which I love because it's also, you can pay through your Amazon account.
Yes.
So in the middle of the night, you don't have to get your credit card out.
Just,
You pay through Amazon. It's seriously, it's addictive. And I love that in like Net-a-Porter and all that.
Let's talk about the red carpet. And now that basically
award
season's coming
done.
to an end, it's
It's
over.
done. It's done.
How do you feel the host handled it when it came to Me Too and Time's Up movement?
I am pleasantly surprised and very impressed with how the host handled everything this whole season, because it was a minefield. Like, there was a lot of opportunity for people to destroy their careers in, you know, a 5-minute monologue. And I think Seth Meyers and Jimmy Kimmel and everyone did an admirable job. But they took their swings, but carefully chosen. And we've seen a lot of people implode in the last few months.
Do you sit back and watch and just like, oh my God, this is really happening right now?
Part of me goes, first instinct was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm not there or doing Fashion Police this year. And then the other part of me is like, oh my God, I wish I was doing it. I could get through this. I know how I can see my path.
Do you think we'll ever see another statement as powerful as we saw at the Golden Globes?
No. I think that was such an isolated moment of unity and of women speaking in a collective voice, and it had such a visual impact. Those pictures will last forever, and what did it do? It started to move the needle. Nothing's gonna be as more impactful than that red carpet.
How do you go on the red carpet at an event like that and still talk about fashion, or do you just not?
Well, nobody did, which I felt was wrong too. First of all, everyone's given, for the most part, their clothes. So you're talking about dresses worth umpteen $1,000. Plus, a lot of women are also paid to wear certain designers or jewelry. So it is truly the one place in Hollywood where women make a whole lot more money than men. So the other party, meaning the designer, is getting a little ripped off because you're not talking about them. Also, by the time everyone decides to wear black, everyone's dresses had already been made. These designers had to basically stop down everything and start from scratch in the matter of like 3 weeks and pull these looks off. It was like the greatest Project Runway challenge ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fix it now, 3 weeks.
And yet everybody looked beautiful. Nobody looked the same.
Right.
I mean, the design teams and the stylists and the designers and the fashions deserved credit for pulling that off and making that moment happen, and to not acknowledge them is wrong. That's my thought.
Yeah, no, I didn't even look at it like that.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense, because I don't know the fashion world, but I'm sure it takes a lot of work, and then to do it at the drop of a dime,
it's not like,
it's a lot of work.
You know, everybody didn't run to Macy's and just yank a black dress.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
With everything that's going on with Hollywood, with the movements, what do you think your late mother would have said, or how would she have handled it on the red carpet?
Oh, she would have taken it head on and still talked about fashion.
Yeah.
She'd be like, okay, now we got the deep stuff out of the way. Now let's go to the shallow end of the pool.
Yeah.
Because this is really where we all like to swim around.
Yeah.
But my mom was such a trailblazer and a feminist and glass ceiling shatterer and all these things without ever thinking of herself that way. I think she would have been very revered. And I think she would probably have been the one person who could have still said, we can talk about fashion.
Yeah.
Because she always felt the strongest women were also the ones that were not scared to be women as well.
A lot of times mother-daughter relationships aren't the best, and you worked with your mom.
We were partners.
Yeah.
And it was a comedy team, and I knew how to set her up, and she knew how to set me up, and I could say to her, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that, where a normal co-host couldn't. And it was a very special dynamic.
Who's first? Miranda.
Melissa.
Miranda.
Melissa.
Whatever. Melissa, my little munchkin from my muffin.
And which takes us to this right now.
Yes.
Joan Rivers Confidential.
Yes, a coffee table book I did this year.
This is incredible, and now this is a lot of unseen material from your mom.
It's her entire story from childhood to 2014, told through pictures and joke cards and notes and correspondence and artifacts and transcripts.
Everything.
And it's a good paperweight. And a doorstop. It's very heavy.
A doorstop?
Well, you know, I like to be eco. It's really a history of pop culture from the late 50s to 2014.
I appreciate you taking the time coming here.
Well,
to
thank
talk
you.
about
Thank you for
this.
having me.
Are you kidding me?
On our little indoor
I felt like
stoop.
I had to get it
but
together.
you did. I love the
because-
shoes.
Am I okay? Did I pass?
You totally passed. I love it. But and metallics, which you saw in the cards, are very in.
I'm in, guys.
There you go. And like I said, metallics.
I love it. I'm in.